Okay, is this thing on? Y'all hear me? I'm gonna adjust the mic a bit. Excellent. So this is the inaugural stream of StreamB. So I'm glad y'all are here to experience this with me. After weeks of hard work, it's here. And this should make streaming a lot easier after being a lot harder for a while. Hi Stranger, Bad Road, Demon Goat, Andy. I'm also glad that StreamB is inaugurable. Cannot be ogged. Alright, cut off Parsec again. Keep that open just in case, and we're gonna just start up Final Fantasy XIV. So you should be able to see my Steam account when I do this. Whoops, I fucked something up in the windows over here. One sec. There's gonna be some bumps and bruises along the way, is what I'm saying. Why does Windows Media Player default to such a giant size in Windows 11? Like, that's ridiculous. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I just need to get her a dedicated... She has a dedicated keyboard, so I gotta get her a dedicated mouse, and I've gotta get a better monitor, because running it through this old-ass TV sucks. I hope inaugurable means you can't drill holes in it. That's good. Okay. This means you can crash your main PC as you please. It's true. It's true. I'll stay online if my main PC crashes. Hopefully it won't though, because we've gone to all this fucking work getting it ready to go. Holy shit. It's got a couple new games. One I wanted and one Katie wanted. There we go. Final Fantasy XIV. Let me move this over here real quick so you can't see how many characters are in my password. Probably not a big deal, but you know, make it slightly harder to break into my account in the long run. I know none of y'all would, but you know, we get some views on YouTube. That's been happening lately. Not a lot of views, but I look up there and I'll see like 8 views, 20 views, 50 views, and I'm like, wow, that's cool. All right, here we go. So we're finally here performing for you. If you know the words, I like that my title bar just says stream, but I am going to have to change that later because I want it to keep saying uplift instead. Anyone have a spare monitor, by the way? Something small that can do 1080p? If it's not too much, I'll pay shipping. Gotten really into doing stuff on YouTube recently. Awesome. I hope that you're successful in it and enjoy yourselves. Final Fantasy XIV is a quiet game. Until it suddenly gets loud, of course. I may need to put some gain on it because this is very quiet. Might be able to adjust that from the in-game menu, actually. Which would be ideal because I wouldn't have to get up to use StreamB. StreamB, I love you. You keep me from having to get up and push extra buttons. Whoa, that was loud. Sometimes I swear the game's fucking with me. Oh no, I found Art Kronos and Celine Kronos of the Avum gang. I don't know why I said gang. I've had the Warriors on my mind today. Right. So what I want to do here is I want to lower I know it's artificially capped at 90 frames, which is not great for streaming. So what I want to do then... I don't know why the fucking character select music was so quiet. Sound settings... Alright, I turned it all down because of this shit. What was I looking for? I'm on migraine medication. Why do the stream's chat pop-ups look really good now? I changed the style because it was much easier to read on the crappy screen I have attached to my wonderful stream bead. It's nice, right? I forget what I was doing in here. Oh, right, I was gonna cap the frame rate at 60. If I can find how to do that. There it is. I could cap it at 120, but that would mean I'd have to lower the overall quality, because it tends to hang out around 99. Alright, so that should make it look clean on stream. From what I'm seeing, it absolutely does. I can also... There's also a slight delay that I'm not sure if it's in the stream itself, in the capture card, in StreamB, or if it's just that monitor. So if I say something slightly before it happens, that's why. Okay, we're doing Hildibrand. And we're also, if we have time, we're gonna start on the other related one. This is the problem with migraine medication, is it makes you babble and not remember the words. Foundation. Wait, that's my home point. I'll just hit return. That'll save me some money. Okay, so Hildibrand, I think, is from Seer. And then we're going to do this one if we have the time in a bit. The Gigi situation. Seer must once more enter into a world he does not quite understand. And this is a weird Ultraviolet reboot, huh? I pray this eve finds you well, Euphoria. I hope this is the right voice. Or at least better than it finds me. It seems I have no choice but to seek out that inspector and convince him to surrender up his mammoth to me. 'Twas unearthed under the most suspicious circumstances, after all, and who can say what secrets, or heresy, it might hold? Therefore, the Inquisition would conduct a thorough inspection, and, if needs must, destroy it. Given his affinity for the contraption, I fear the Inspector may not be amenable to my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that it is in the interest of public safety. Would you be willing to help me persuade him? Ah, Fury be praised. At least you've seen reason. Let us pray he will as well. I'm given to understand that while the inspector and his assistant have been wandering all over the city with the mammoth in tow, they often frequent the gazebo near Fort Tom Manor. With any luck, they'll be there now. I don't think I agreed to whatever you're saying. I'm just trying to keep you from getting yourself killed. Alright, so we're gonna pop over to Fort Tom Manor. Which is... what is this? Toward the Firmament. I'll have to do that later. Oh wait, never mind. That's the one. That's the one that we're doing after this. Alright, so we're gonna pop over to the last vigil. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, I put this on a button finally. So that's exciting. That's no longer a pain in the ass every time I want to show people. If, at any point, you feel that you would like to support us, we do, in fact, have ways other than Twitch to do so. While you can subscribe on Twitch, we also have a Patreon at the address shown, patreon.com/squirrellily, with lots of cool stuff. And the deadline for postcards is August 5th. And those will be going out in September, from September. So, highly recommended. If you want to get one of those cool postcards drawn by Stranger in September, then you got to get on the Patreon before August 5th. And I think the $10 tier. And we've also got a shop on Etsy where we sell very cool custom pronoun pins. You can get any pronoun you like on it. Really cool. September is so cool that it gets its own month. It's true. I can't believe they named the month after it. Hopefully going to be able to get to sleep early because I need to get up early and drive tomorrow. Oof, good luck. Verily shall we score all creation from the depths, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the answers we seek. Every day shall be filled with grand adventures, the stuff of fairy tales and legends. Huzzah! A grand adventure in the deepest pits of the seven hells. Just so, such is the creed of Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Nice, that's adorable. I love them so much. Well posed, Gigi, well posed. I dare say you have the potential to be an exemplary inspector someday. That's right, that's enough of that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine, I hereby command you surrender that mammoth of suspected heretical origin into my custody. Why, hello there, Euphoria! And Inquisitor Seer, ever the jester, accusing a poor Gigi of being a clockwork heretic when 'tis plain to see that he is merely a precocious young lad. Oh, there you go again, confusing the poor girl. As if those big, beautiful, boxy eyes aren't the soul of femininity. Oh no, it's parents arguing about their child's gender. Where are they going with this? It's a Manderville adventure, it sure is. Welcome, Beekeeper. And welcome September as well. You don't think they go anywhere with it? Probably for the better, honestly. Nashu, please, will you not witness to the magnificent display of Mandervillian masculinity mere moments ago? Hi, stranger, also. That's 'cause you haven't taught her any better. She needs a proper role model to show her what's what. Just admit Gigi could be genderless, right? Oh, she's got her catgirl poses. Oh no, they're having a pose off. I really like this black mage getup. Mistress Adelaide, Inspector Seer, what is all this commotion? We can hear you from the courtyard. Hey, this guy was our patron when we first came to Ishgard. He's a much cooler guy than he looks. GG stands for Gender Automaton. Yes. Oh, Lord Edmond, my sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I'm just gonna say Seer has a stutter to match my stutter. I'm come to seize this mammoth on behalf of the Inquisition, a fact which I clearly explained to the inspector before you arrived. At which point they set to bickering about the contraption's gender. Seer knows what's up, surprisingly. What say you, my lord? Do you think Gigi a boy or a girl? Just that stare. 'Tis clearly a strapping young lad, no? Fury, take me, not you too! Has the whole world gone mad? That's what happens when Hildibrand Manderville is around. Fine, fine, but even supposing that Gigi is a real boy, you cannot deny that the circumstances of his discovery and miraculous resuscitation were most unusual. He cannot be suffered to roam the city with impunity until the Inquisition has determined he's not a threat. Pretty sure Gigi's gender is awkwardly adjusted white-brimmed hat. I do love the fan service of Gigi clearly being Vivi. Like, they're even an ether-powered doll. Like, this is great. Hildy is a chaos generator, exactly. Fine, fine, but even supposing that okay, I already read that. I beg your pardon. Miraculous resuscitation. I see. Then until such time as Gigi recovers his memory, perhaps it would be best if you adopted him as a ward of House Manderville. I will even stand as witness here and now if you wish. My dear sir, there are individuals roaming the streets of fallen London at this very moment with the faces of squid. Squid! Do you ask them their gender? And yet you waste our time asking me trifling, impertinent questions about mine. It is my own business, sir, and I bid you good day. I said good day! I used to play a lot of Fallen London. It was wonderful for a time. He's an anomalous entity that breaks down rules of commonality with his sphere of influence. So, what you're saying is Hildibrand is physics Georg. Probability Georg, there we go. Hildibrand is probability Georg. Adopt? Then that would make me Gigi's father! Doubtless the Inquisition would think better of taking any action which might threaten the cordial relationship between our two houses. Yes, of course, I'll do it. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby grant this child the patronage of House Manderville. No, he loves the idea of having a kid. Hildibrand is father material. Papa Hildy! Papa Hildy! The inspector's finally become a father. It's so beautiful. Quite. Now that you need no longer fear the Inquisition, you're free to show Gigi more of our fair city. Indeed, I strongly encourage you to do so. Mayhap by the grace of the Furies, something will jog his memory. Thank you, Lord Edmond. I shall not forget this kindness. Come, my faithful assistant, my beloved son, we must away! Mike is actually picking up your laugh. They're in the other room, and the mic is just specifically picking up their laugh. Yeah, the tick is where I took my inspiration for his voice from, so that makes sense. You seen the newer one on Amazon? It's really good, especially the first season. I hate that it got canceled. And also, the tick is the same guy who played Patches in Dark Souls 2. Oh, hello, and I would not presume to question your grand design, but... confound it all! Well, mayhap I cannot detain the mammoth, but I am still within my rights to observe the blasted thing. Lord Gobert will be pleased to hear that his son is as hale and healthy as ever. Not that I would ever presume to meddle in another father's behalf, and certainly not without consent. Lord Edmond is honestly a really cool guy, which you don't expect from a character in his social position. I like when characters can just be cool. Now let me switch to... I've started running Summoner again. I haven't gotten back into Scholar, but Badro told me Summoner gets fun at level 58, and goddamn was he right. I also have 2 Summoners available. This is the Relic version. I've just started the Relic quests. I need another 4,500 tomestones to finish. So that's going to be fun. I'm probably going to jump over to another data center and just keep running Alexanders. Because there's almost always at least one new person in an Alexander raid. Raid on the busier data centers. Honestly, Edmond explains both Emmerich and Horsefon being surprisingly good dudes. Oh, Horsefon. Fucking, I know I mentioned this in the Slack, but y'all remember where I said, oh my god, I didn't notice the flowers before? On, God, I'm forgetting all the names. Fuck. Well, we'll call him the Masked Man, because they acted like it was a big reveal after literally showing us. And he's got the Azure Dragoon, whose name I'm also forgetting because of migraine pills. He had the flowers of our Azure Dragoon on his belt that we saw him walking away with in the credits scene. They are my by disasters. They're my by disaster boys. And I'm so happy that they're together. Come now, Gigi. Surely gazing upon this wondrous work of Ishgardian architecture stirs something within your soul. This grand manor of House Durinmeltemsaw. Pray do not fill the mammoth's head with such nonsense. That is the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory doctrine. I should know, I work there. Furthermore, I am quite certain that there is no House Durinmeltemsaw, and that it is a rather ludicrous portmanteau of the 4 high houses, including that esteemed house which but recently stood as witness to your adoption. Yeah, he's using mammoth like a slur. Well, Gigi, do you remember anything? No, nothing. I say, rather than parading him before the grandiose, why not give him a taste of something more prosaic? Obviously, we are supposed to hate Seer. Let us make our way to the holy stables that he might bask in the singular sights, sounds, and smells of Ishgard's famous chocobos. This guy has a butterfly stomper, seems to really like kicking dirt over people's punchlines. Yep. No, it was a good thing to point out. I'm with you. Also, I do want to point out, as I did before, that this is not a glamour. I was just upgrading my equipment, and it looked so good that I decided to keep it. Which means that I am absolutely turning this into a glamour as soon as I upgrade my equipment again. Because this is just a really great look, right? This is so good. Plus, instead of having a summoner horn, I have like 6. In your face, Aiko. Aiko, the 6-year-old girl, who I'm now kicking the face of, I guess. You know what? It's fine. How old was Aiko supposed to be? It's very, very young. Let's see. Now we want to head back to Foundation. Specifically Sky Steel. Or no, that's wrong. No, this is right. Okay, right. They're on the other side of Sky Steel. Huh, why did my frame rate drop down? That's weird. That's weird and unfortunate. I'm actually going to hit pause on this and open up the laptop like I should have in the first place. Yeah, that's keeping it closer to 60. Just be sit, please. Browsers suck, y'all. Just all of them. They're fucking terrible. Here we are. Oh, that's muted. Perfect. Aiko was 6? I thought so. That's what I think too. I feel like we mean different Aikos. Yeah. The one who Terra returned from the dead to protect. Man, Final Fantasy IX. Frisbee said. Final Fantasy IX really put forth the idea that the games had been meant to be a series for quite a long time, and people just kind of ignored that. Alright, I've closed the browser entirely. Yeah, this seems fine. Not to be confused with Aiko, right, or Biko. A splendid specimens of horsebird flesh, would you not agree? Horsebird flesh. Horsebird flesh. In the hands of a skilled jockey, any one of them could take first place at the saucer. These chocobos are the pride of the Asgardian cavalry, and any temple knight who dared exploit them for personal gain would answer to the Fury herself. How about now, Gigi? Do you remember anything about Ishgard? Be sure to sniff the chocobos, it might help. It didn't. You know, just because you found him in a Carthan snowbank, it doesn't mean he hails from Ishgard. Which is why we ought to try taking him to the markets and exposing him to all manner of goods from across Eorzea. Excellent suggestion, Inquisitor! What? Am I now complicit in this farce? Fury, forgive me. What the fuck was that? Warrior of Light, silently sarcastic. But I want one. I want one. Buy me a chocobo, please, father. Oh no, he's gonna say he wants a mammoth after seeing Gigi. Inquisitor. Father, that strange-looking thing is staring at us. Gigi, G. Doesn't even stop to look. Am I that strange-looking? Oh, he's even going through a lot of the things Vivi had to go through. That's true, Demon Goat. That's true. So that child was SOL. I'm going to turn this back up. I think playing it at 60 is causing weird frame drops. So I'm going to just turn this back up to 120 and hope that that's fine. It won't have a constant frame rate, but it should be good enough that it should be good enough that it won't be noticeable on stream. It's still refreshing at 120, which is the most important part. Oh right, Annie's gonna be able to start Returnal now that we've got this set up. That's gonna be cool. And Sekiro shouldn't crash, and, well, maybe crash, it just does that, but it shouldn't lag out. Wait, where the fuck am I trying to get? Dual Crozier. I should have just stopped at an Aetheryte crystal. I like that Aetheryte in different places. It's usually a water crystal specifically, but I like that in different places you can find lots of different designs and how it's put together. Fingers crossed, lighting a candle to Saint Vidicon to protect you from Murphy. Two of my jobs have bikini armor, by the way, because we're taking it back. Why bother? It's no use. Now, Gigi, you must not give in to despair so easily. Did I not promise you days filled with grand adventures and the eventual discovery of your mislaid memories? Spirits, Gigi, spirits! Whoa. Oh no! Oh no! That pot's been sitting there since Heavensward was released. Like 5 years ago, and Hildibrand just broke it. My word! A vase flung to the ground with reckless abandon! Could this be the opening salvo of an indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? One waged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps. At least look before you strike a pose. The gods only know how much that vase cost. 123,504,000 gil at last assessment. 'Twas over 700 years old, and graced the homes of a dozen archbishops, 8 counts, 2 lord commanders, and 1 duke. 100 million gil! Oh, alone, why have you forsaken me? Ah, he knows Mend. He can cast Mend. Well, would you look at that? That's very true, Andy. I love the sounds when Hildibrand gesticulates. It's a miracle. Nay, the divine intervention of the Fury herself. Did I do that? Did I do that? GG, my boy, that was marvelous! You're a born artisan, just like father! Papa Hildy's papa? Your grandpapa Gobert, the man who woke you with a few gentle taps to the noggin. You wouldn't believe what else he can do with the hammer of his. Why, some folks say he wields the very powers of life and death. Once he and the missus come back from their tour of the Western Highlands, I'm sure they'd love to see that trick of yours. Do not demean this mammoth's power as a mere parlor trick. We just witnessed a miracle, and I demand that you all acknowledge it. This mammoth? Sir, I say sir, 100 million gil for the mammoth. Nay, 100 million gil and the Duke's priceless vase. My word, is this what passes for trade in Ishgard? Gigi is my flesh and blood. I will not sell him at any price. Did Hildibrand not understand the concept of adoption? Somewhere there's a sound effects supervisor just eager to break out the slide whistle. Just straight up a Pulp Fiction quote. Holy shit, was it? Oh, I missed that one. What, Seer yelled, I take it? We've just witnessed a miracle and all that? Please, Papa Hildy, no more. I know you mean well, but we can deny the truth no longer. I am a mammoth. Gigi, whatever has gotten into you, you're my son. You're a Mandeville man. Listen to your papa, Gigi. You're a Mandeville girl through and through. Why not both or neither? Stop it, both of you. You're not my papa or my mama. I asked him, you want to come up? There's space over here. Well, it's only to be expected. Gigi is at that rebellious age. Strange as it may sound, I too tested my parents' patience, and that on more than one occasion. But if they could weather the storm, then so can I. I say we find out what's got him thinking he's a mammoth. But he is a mammoth! How can you... Oh, never mind. We sure did have a "you're not my real mom" moment. And I want you to fucking acknowledge it. Oh, God, you're right. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, the measure of a mammoth. Hildibrand knows in his heart that love transcends dimensions of time and space, definitions of man and machine. Aww. The course of fatherhood never did run smooth, but I, Hildibrand, guardian of Gigi, doting parent extraordinaire, shall find a way to overcome this trial and be reconciled with my beloved son. That's the spirit. Solving a simple case of childhood rebellion should be easy for a man who's unmasked thieves, defeated duelists, and led armies of the undead. Yes, that's all. Wait, what was that about the undead? Actually, don't tell me. For now, all that matters is finding that mammoth. He was there when the gentleman zombie appeared. I don't know why he's surprised now. We should begin by speaking with the sentries stationed at the city gates and the airship landing. If, Fury help us, he has left Ishgard, we need to know about it sooner rather than later. I will visit the Ark of the Worthy, while the inspector and his assistant head to the airship landing. You can question the guard at the gate near the manufactory, after which we will regroup there and share our findings. Dismissed! Alright, well, if I'm going to the manufactory, I should switch into my machinist gear. Not only does Hildibrand not understand adoption, he also doesn't understand that he was only supposed to be taking responsibility for Gigi's behavior in Ishgard and not literally take him into the family. Yep. Here we go. Sky Steel Manufactory. right over here. They keep bringing me to this corner. This is like at least the third time during this plot line this has happened. Little fellow with the wide-brimmed hat? Aye, he came through here. Bought passage on a supply ship bound for Falcon's Nest. One of them was named Lalafell, right? Funny little buggers. Seem keen to be anywhere but here. There's not a lot of Lalafell who live in Ishgard. Well, if Gigi left the city, it was not by the main gates. And the sentries at the airship landing have seen no one matching his description. Falcon's Nest, Fury take me. Must we return to that freezing pit of despair? Wheresoever Gigi goes, I will follow him, and find him, and embrace him as my son once more. However, I surmise our final destination lies far beyond the walls of said outpost. Indeed, there is but one reason he would return to those frozen wastes. To frolic in the snow and cast his worries to the wind! Really? He seemed in no mood to frolic when last I saw him. As I recall, he used his arcane powers to mend a vase, only to become morose and belligerent when it became clear to him that he was in fact a mammoth. One might even say he remembered what he was, remembering his purpose, and so he returned to Western Kurthus, that famous breeding ground for heresy, where first we found him. Home to his heretic masters, to share with them the intelligence that he has gathered on the city. At long last, the undeniable, the unquestionable, the unmistakable scent of heresy. What are we standing around for? We have a heretic to catch! Wow, Nashu didn't even fall asleep. Inspector, I'm starting to think that Inquisitor Sia might not think very highly of our little girl. It is possible, but I would not presume to know his feelings ere he voiced them explicitly. That's really good. Fucking hell. There, he voiced them explicitly. Okay, gotta get back in voices mode. Oh my god. Until such time as he does, we should endeavor to surreptitiously bring him round to the opinion that Gigi is a boy of pure heart and good intent. Subtlety in all things, Nashu. That is the Manderville way. While laughing that hard made my migraine flare up, I'm gonna put some menthol cream on it real quick. Oh, fuck. Alright, hopefully that's better. Subtlety, right? Oh my god, that's... Until he... That's got to be the best joke so far. That was amazing. Alright, let's just pop over to Falcon's Nest. No point riding the airships. A couple hundred gil isn't anything for me. Oh hey, most of my gil number is covered up. Good. No one will see that I'm secretly rich. Got like 1.64 million gold. It's pretty good. Been nice. I've been able to sell stuff. I cornered the mithril market. I've had a couple people try and overthrow me, which is frustrating because they would bring the market down to ridiculously low prices. But so far, I'm the one who's stuck around, so I'm the one still getting to sell stuff. I don't like when people, like, try and undercut you by 1 gil. That's the most capitalist bullshit. Aha! I knew it! The mammoth immediately left the outpost and looks to have headed north along the river. By the Fury, I cannot wait to finally catch him in the company of heretics. This guy orgasmed right there. Oh, fuck. I don't much like your tone, Inquisitor. If our baby girl ran afoul of any heretics, she'd look them square in the eye and tell them she doesn't want any. Hey, Inspector. I think I just had one of those moments, you know, of insight. Maybe Gigi came out here to find Lord Gobert. I did tell her her grandpapa might like to see that trick of hers. Brilliant deduction, Nashu. He must be eager to meet his grandparents. The selfsame ones he renounced when he declared you were not his father. What a fine young gentleman, eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, for a reunion of 3 generations of Mandervilles beckons. Now, when I said they don't go anywhere, what I meant is they stay right where they are. Apparently. It hasn't gotten to a point where I'd call it offensive. Right now, it's just very silly, and I'm glad for that. A lot of things that are actually offensive in this game got patched out by the current team. The director apparently went through all of it to figure out, you know, what needed to be changed, and they changed it, and I'm very proud of them for growing and improving as people. I really can't be bothered. Oddly enough, when people say shitty things in the Hildibrand questline specifically, they make sure it's never the worst thing possible, and that it's a bad guy saying it, so that's nice. It's not perfect system, but it's better than most games. Alright, where are you? It says to go here. Oh, there it is. Dyslexia. Color blindness. That's very hard to see. It's like a tiny sparkle. Did you summon a giant flying bug? No, I summoned a giant flying hand. I have lots of different mounts. Like Soda Pop. Say hi to Soda Pop, everyone. Remember, she likes being patted on the nose. Dyslexia, colorblindness, ADHD, migraines, by our power combined, I am chronically ill. The house bugs have decided that they live near to me right now, so I'm having to swat them away at times. Also, judging by the fact that my nose keeps clogging back up, I think I should take a pseudoephedrine. One sec. Which fortunately does not seem to interact with Zomig in any way. They did some studies that showed the thing that they replaced pseudoephedrine with, phenylephrine, actually doesn't do anything as a pill. Allergies, that's our 5th Planeteer. Good, excellent. I guess that's Mati, huh? The mammoth lies motionless in the snow, fragments of ice stuck to its cap, suggesting the impact of something small and round traveling at high speed. Did a machinist shoot him? Oh, okay. It was one of Gobert's snowballs. Very nice. Ugh, my head. Oh, it's you. You followed me. Oh, Gigi. If you wanted to have a snowball fight with your grandparents, you should have said so earlier. Papa Hildy was very worried, though he is glad to see that you're unharmed. Sounds harmless, but in the right circumstances can utterly murder you. Exactly. Do you understand, Mati? I'm so glad someone does. I liked Mati. It would seem he was struck by a snowball, much like these Steinbocks. These dead Steinbocks. Are you sure he isn't damaged? As if a mere blow to the head could fell our Gigi. We Manderville are made of sterner stuff. I myself have been driven headfirst into the earth on no fewer than 24 occasions. Several times from realms above, and my mind is no less brilliant for the experience. I saw the episode about what if Wheeler didn't join and Mati was just brainwashing people. Oh, fuck, I don't remember that one. I want to go back and watch Captain Planet one of these days. Like, they confronted the AIDS epidemic head on. Right, that's fucking wild. That's not something most places were willing to do. I expect the Earth was no less brilliant for the experience. Why are you nodding? Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? What good fortune to cross paths with you lot so far from civilization. Forgive me for not taking notice earlier. I was engrossed in my duel with Julian. But how rude of me. Would you care to join us? Grandpapa Gobert. Grandpapa Gobert. Mama Nashu says you wield the powers of life and death. I beg of you, Grandpapa Gobert, grant me life. Make me a real boy. Also, I like that Hildibrand and Nashu are just treated as asexual partners. So here's another Pinocchio project, but this one was done years ago. So that's not Pinocchio 2023 again. Sue does plan to play Liza P when it comes out. Are you sure about this, son? It may sting a little. I will endure whatever I must to become a real boy. There it goes, Beekeeper. He took it off so fast they didn't even see him change clothes. And that's because he uses equipment sets. Then let us begin. Holy shit. This body, it's everything I ever wanted. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandpapa Gobert, thank you. Oh, but I've not even begun to begin. Here, God, guide my hammer! Holy crap. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure what's happening either, Demon Goat. What? 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 Papa Hildy, I'm a Manderville man. Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. I mean, Gobert can turn anything into anything. But dun 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 dun, Papa Hildy. Gigi. I don't know why the music got so quiet. Oh shit. What's he casting? This is some creative use of pre-baked animations. Oh my god. The clothesline! God is my witness, that man is broken in half! Wow. Now this brings back some memories. Papa Hildy, oh dear, who could have done such a thing? So that would be Mend again, huh? By the Fury. It's just like the vase all over again. Miraculously restored to its original form. That animation he does popping his head out of the ground every time is so good. Gigi, my boy, upon further consideration, I believe that this body may suit you best. It is, how shall I put this, more manageable. And much more adorable. But how can I ever be accepted as your son if I remain a mammoth? Oh, that look, that's the most sincere Hildibrand has ever looked. What I like about Final Fantasy XIV is how I don't know how the story got here. Is that what's been troubling you all this time? But why didn't you say so? God damn it. A Manderville is more than mere flesh and bone. He is vigor, compassion, honor, a gentleman for all seasons. Be you man or machine, it makes no difference. If they call you a mammoth, you look them in the eye and say, nay, I am a Manderville mammoth. good.
Mother, father, forgive me for not consulting with you earlier, but circumstances forced my hand. I have formally adopted Gigi as my son and ward of House Manderville. Ye gods! I knew he was fond of the mammoth, but did you hear that, woman? Our son's gone and got himself a son!
Grandpapa Gobert! Grandpapa Gobert!
Ah, it all makes sense now. Grandpapa Gobert and Grandmama Julienne. I've been waiting years to hear those words. Grandpapa Gobert, Grandmama Julienne. Few things in life are grander than becoming a grandparent, as they say. Ha 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 ha!
Julianne hasn't said a single word through this.
She's right behind us, isn't she?
That is a big frying pan. And what's so bloody grand about it? Has she been touched by the darkness? Because that would make a lot of sense. She's touched by the darkness, but so powerful she controls it. like literally no one except Jack Garland. I'll not be made a grandmother to a bloody buggering mammoth. Oh no. Oh no. We got racist grandma. It's past time I beat some sense into my beloved boy. I don't like where this is going. Gotta kill Julianne now. Yuri, take me. I'd heard tales of dark nights before, but no. No, it couldn't be. No, I think it was something worse. Heretical like as not, but rules be damned, I'm not risking my life to find out! He did just get usurped as main antagonist. They're mad. Utterly mad, the whole damn lot of them! How their house could rise to such prominence, I'll never understand! Well, at least the mammoth seems to have overcome its existential crisis. Ugh, before today I didn't know a mammoth could even have an existential crisis. Wait, what am I saying? It's a mammoth! Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? Oh hey, he's still shitty as hell too. Yuri, take me. Their idiocy is infectious. I mustn't allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure. Report to your superior. One step at a time. One step at a time. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Oh no. Oh no, there's Asians involved. Why are there Asians involved? Go to the Goldsmiths Guild and say that about mammoths. Oh, that mammoth's name is Gigi too, isn't it? Right then, my superiors have been informed of the mammoth's adoption by House Manderville, as witnessed by House Fortom, proceeded to take me to task for my gross mishandling of the situation. That's what Serendipity calls him, but that's a nickname. Okay. They remain convinced that the mammoth is a product of heretical machinations and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible fact.
That may prove problematic, however, as Gigi seemed to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories and thrown himself wholly into his new life as a Manderville mammoth, casting about for any hint of a case alongside his doting father. In any event, though I do not share my superior's conviction, I think it's safe to say there is something exceedingly unusual about that mammoth. You saw him with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored that vase and itself to its original form. Reconstructed magics are not particularly rare, but his are unlike any I've ever seen before. To talk to Jack about that. Next time on Hildibrand. See you, Inspector. One doesn't really have a next time on, which is a shame. It's definitely got a lower budget. Alright, so next we're going to do this one, but we're going to go to break first. Remember that there is a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that should never have to be fought for, like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, and to not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. We have listed here a few ways you can help, including the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund, which helps Black, trans, and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Under this second command are more ways that you can help. These are all current campaigns, things you can do right now. They are kept up to date by Joy. I just realized I don't know if y'all have a specific plural pronoun. Is they okay for that? Okay, thank you. They are September and Stranger in the chat. That's all one word. Please let them know if there is anything else that needs to go here. Black Lives Matter. The lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and lands matter. Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. These are things we got to keep saying and pushing and fighting for until the people all the way up to the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real protected truths. Alright, so we're gonna go to break. You're gonna get to see the fully completed BRB screen. That's exciting. We're gonna run some ads. We have no stance on ad blockers, so do the things you need to do for self-care, and we'll see you back here shortly. Okay, I'm back. How y'all doing? We gotta switch us back to the main screen, I guess. There we go. And I'm also going to toss this up here in chat for y'all. Please consider checking out those links. It's been a tough time financially lately. And we love all of you regardless of your Patreon status. Alright. Toward the firmament. So y'all remember the other inspector whose name is completely slipping my mind? This is his story. Prominently posted, the notice fairly jumps out at you. The notice reads, workers sought for the Firmament Reconstruction Project. In smaller letters, it continues.
Let it be known that large-scale reconstruction works aimed at revitalizing the Holy See of Ishgard have been approved by the Houses of Lords and Commons. Selected as the principal site for the project is the Firmament District, which sustained extensive damage during the war. Willing and able hands are now sought to contribute to the reconstruction effort, regardless of birth and origin. From those skilled in gathering from the land to those adept at creating with their hands, the project's needs are great and diverse. Reardon, thank you. Contributions will not go unrewarded. Interested parties are invited to present themselves in the firmament. According to the note at the bottom of the notice, a man named Tomlin in the broom will show you to the district. Alright, that's Seer. I don't give a shit about you. Here, let's switch to the Dark Knight. I like this glamour a lot. Well met, friend. Answering the call of the firmament, aren't you? Isn't this the Reardon story? Or did I miss it? Wonderful, wonderful. I know you. You're the savior of Ishgard. Are you saying that you would contribute to the reconstruction project? No, this isn't it? Well, shit. Well, let's just get through here then. Which one is the Firmament Reconstruction Project then? Gotta be in Azislaw, Fires of Somo, Limsa, Gridania, Ishgard. Towards the Firmament? No, that's Hildegard. Right? Or is Toward the Firmament the one we're on right now? Well, I don't have Reardon's then, even though I know I saw the cutscene where Reardon walked by in the background. Fuck. We're not having technical troubles today. It's not a plus sign, it's a round one. Okay. Because of course they would make that as difficult to find as possible. Homesick. Any chance you remember which one it is? Drinking the pain away, looking to the future. It's gonna be level 60, whatever it is. You might be up to contradicting convictions if you've already done the first one. I don't think I finished the first one. Because I specifically closed the game so that I wouldn't finish it. I don't see any round quests here. The first one is keeping the ledger. I don't have that and I don't see it in Ishgard. Well, this is a pickle. Let's see if we can see more clearly from here. Dinner for 4, enlisted, Moogles in the sky, mum's the word. Okay, I just can't get this quest apparently. That's fun. Not showing in here. And the pillars 6 by 9. Okay. Dual Crozier has multiple quests, so you may have to talk to them about to start it. Okay. Thank you both. Forgotten Knights, that's the one. The Jewel Crozier. Okay. Wait, what quest is this for then? I have to reset this quest. Which quest is this? What is this quest called? This is towards the firmament. Where is Mattia? There they are. Okay. Here we go. Sorry for the delay. Keeping the legend. What was the stream chat website that we used? I'm glad you figured it out. Mathieu has the look of a man who has lost everything. Good day to you, miss. How may I help you? Oh, you wish to help me? Well, your timing couldn't be better. It would seem I've misplaced the record of sales for my most esteemed client, Saint Endelim's Scholasticate. Said client has personally requested another volume of the 72 articles of Hellenic polity. There are 14 in total, and try as I might, I cannot recall which one they specified. Surely you can imagine how embarrassing it would be were I to ask them again myself, and they to learn the reason why. That's why I need you to go in my stead. No need for overt inquiries, mind. Just make small talk and surreptitiously examine the shelves to see what might be missing. I think I might be working for a burglar. That's fine, though. They're rich people. They can afford to be burgled. I think what confused me is that the Permanent Restoration quest has Bearden walk by in the background, which was an odd choice, so I just assumed that it was the right quest. Thank you, Bad Road. God damn it, I need this bug spray. I don't know how it disappeared. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, a couple bugs found me. The 72 articles. I do recall borrowing a volume. Which one I cannot say, but that I had time to read it. Truth be told, my so-called schoolmates have kept me rather preoccupied of late. Not a day goes by without them pulling some childish prank on my dear friend Themolson. Well, they try at least. I do what I can to see their plans come to naught. I know they will move on to become clergymen or even prelates. We live in a truly unjust world. Okay, so it's all over here. I didn't even know there was a school here. That's wild.
Pray keep your voice down when inside the Scholasticate.
You're studying the 72 articles as well? I suppose that makes one of us. I require Volume 4, but it is yet to be returned. It outlines the canon laws of the Ishgard Orthodoxy. In truth, these books are all rather dense, especially after the 11th volume. You must memorize the teachings of the 4th to set a foundation for everything that follows. Lee was the last to borrow it as far as I know, but he's been so busy of late. Something about helping children being bullied. If he's truly busy, I wish he would at least return the book to us.
A lowborn stumbles into the Scholasticate and thinks herself qualified to study Orthodox doctrine. How droll. Our facilities are reserved for those who have potential, like myself. I'll have you know that I'm working through the final volume of the 72 articles. A simpleton like you could spend a lifetime in study and fail to comprehend a single word, I expect. But don't let me dissuade you. Start with volume 1 and mull over the first few pages for a year or so.
You find volume 10 lying on the table. Okay? There's a Sheep in Big City bit where they interview the world's smartest man, and it's just this. You find a listing for volumes 1 through 9 on the shelf. However, volumes 4 and 6 appear to be missing. So we're still missing 6, but we know where it is. It's definitely not going to have me memorize this like it would if it was Kingdom Hearts. Sorry, like it did when it was Kingdom Hearts. Find volume 6 on the shelf. Oh, good. Hey, here's Themacent. That's the guy who gets bullied. Oh, pardon me, the 72 articles. Why, yes, I've been poring over volumes 12 and 13. The subject matter's quite dense, hardly something that could be handled in a single sitting. If you have need, I could bear to part with them for a short while. No. See, in that case, I shall continue my studies. He seems fine. I hope that the world's smartest man also kept escalating his voice. Maybe exploded. Ugh. So what's the better song that refers... What's the better song that refers to sex as drugs? Is it, I Can't Feel My Face When I'm With You by Maroon 5? Or She's Like Heroin by System of a Down? That just came to me suddenly. Junkie by Poe, there you go. Adding more to the pile. Back from the Scholasticate. Good, so which volume are they missing? Oh, fuck. This doesn't actually matter, I'm sure. Let's see. Private Scholar, looking on another shelf, you find volume 6. You also notice volume 10 lying on the tables. Temikant tells you he's studying volumes 12 and 13, while Arkambaden tells you his work with volume 14 in a condescending tone. The student standing outside, Lee, tells you that he borrowed a volume from the Scholasticate, but he's forgotten which one. After speaking with Jean-Chet, however, you learn that Lee has borrowed volume 4, but is too busy to study its contents. Alright. Okay. I don't think volume 1 is up there, is it? Volumes 1 through 9. Okay. They have 1. They have 1 through 9 except for 4 and 6. And we identify where 6 is. 6 is there. Volume 10, 12, 13, 14. So it's either 11 or 4. Borrowed volume 4, so it's 11. Okay, we got it. They did make me figure it out. Volume 11. Yes, that's it. I remember now. My business and reputation are safe thanks to you. I have a feeling that my brain. I have a feeling that if I'd picked something else, he would have just said, "Oh no, that's not it," and "But thou must me." Volume 11. As I am sure you can imagine, falling out of their good graces would bode ill for business. The Scholasticate is the cornerstone of education within the church. All members of the clergy must pass through its doors. With but a word from the headmistress, I could lose everything I own, or worse. But thanks to you, my dear madam, my business is safe. You've helped me more than you'll ever know. Alright, so I don't plan to use any of these as glamours. I don't care much for them. That's a Cecil-esque Dark Knight helm. We've got a beard mask for dragoons. Another beard mask for monks and samurai. And another beard mask for rogues and ninjas. I'll just take the silver pieces, it's easier. Which is the next one? Contradicting convictions or landing a stable job? Also, we have not seen Bearden at all yet. I think it's very funny that he appears in the Firmament quest sooner than he appears in this quest. Contradicting convictions, thank you. Mathieu sighs as he looks around for customers. My dear miss, how fare you these days? Can't say business has been well myself. As you're aware, the church is in a bit of turmoil, and it's taking a toll on my profits. Unrest is understandable, yet there are many who are using the confusion to take out their anger on my best customers. Now, I'm not one to get mixed up in politics, but the students of the Scholasticate pay good gill for tomes and feathered quills. One made a request that I'm wont to oblige in order to keep the coin flowing. On behalf of her peers, she told me some disagreeable folk have been following seminarians back to the cathedral, hurling all manner of insults. Easily singled out by their uniforms, they don't feel comfortable walking out in the open these days, and that includes around the crozier. If you're inclined to keep an eye out for those who would try to harass the students, I'd ask you to make a round near the road to St. Reminald's Cathedral. If you see anyone starting trouble, do what adventurers do best, you know. Break it up, keep the peace, look intimidating. I am 4 feet tall. I could not look intimidating if I wanted to. Look at this. I am half this man's height. I am the minimum height for for an Aura girl. It's an impertinent pauper.
Our lives are hard enough without some fresh-faced seminarian rubbing salt in our wounds.
Oh no. Oh no. They hate them because they've sought higher education, which admittedly does probably make them rich here. Or mean that they're rich here. Just learn to project killing intent. You know, I'm a Dark Knight right now. I've tried. It doesn't work. Even when I had to murder my own dark reflection, even she couldn't be intimidating. It looked very silly.
Will your precious words repay us for what we've lost? Will they bring back the dead?
No, of course not, but as a pupil of the Scholasticate, I cannot forsake the teachings. If you give the book back, I'm certain I can show you the proper passage to provide succor in your time of...
How dare you! As if the lies in this book will keep us warm at night. Better to destroy us than be destroyed by it.
Oh no, they're book burners. The quest is particularly fun as a Lalafell. Oh, fuck. I'm thinking about it, and wow, that must be very strange. Is Frey already short when you meet them? Is Frey already Lalafeld when you meet them? Because Frey was like exactly my height.
Sir, I absolutely cannot allow you to take that particular tome. Come back!
Is he really going to? Oh no. You're an adventurer, aren't you? Well, will you help my friend get his tome back? We were on our way back to the Scholasticate when that man accosted us. It's become an unfortunate occurrence these days, but this is the first time someone went so far as to make off with one of the books. Thammasant may mean well, but I fear he'll get caught up in a lot more trouble if they outnumber him. I'll go and get help.
I am the help.
Alright, we need to get back into the broom. I want to acknowledge Lava Fallen. That is really good. How the seminarian got her tome back. Fucking A. Alright, I'm at the right elevation. Oh no, it's just got a very large vertical measure. Well, he's here somewhere. There's Tomalin, the gatekeep. No, there he is. Hi, Thammasant. Oh man, you know this guy is shitty. He's got a Fred Durst goatee. It's a triangle. He's got a triangle. Not a square, not a strip, a triangle, which actually Fred Durst is the only person I have ever seen with that. That is some wild shit. Is that a goatee or a tattoo? I really can't tell.
Well, what have we here? Any ideas on what to do with these two, Ben?
Ben, is that you? My goodness, what are the chances of meeting at a time like this? Please, I'd appreciate it if you would ask a friend to produce the tome he's taken from me. Well then, Tamason, it's been a while. This guy is specifically made to look like the fascist from the early game. I appreciate that. Careful now. I was in the mood for some light reading, but if you or your friends so much as take a step, your precious tome goes up in smoke. Ah, the Parables of Saint Doniphan. I know this title. It's the one we were read as children. I recall Father Choiseul gave you his own copy before you left the broom for your higher learning. Then you know how much it means to me. I made a promise to him to keep its lessons dear to my heart. I've kept it with me ever since. All the more reason to burn it, to scatter the ashes and your dreams along with them. He taught us three the same. Why was I left to rot in this wretched place? Why not you or Lee? What made you two so bloody special? I understand being resentful of people who have, been dealt a better hand. Put the book down, Ben, or I'll see you burned as well. Of all people, you best watch yourselves. The world's changing and we won't listen to your lies anymore. I'll make sure of that. Damn, Lee is quick. Just gave himself some third-degree burns. Sacrilegious bastard. Been badly charred. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you won't get much out of it now. Worry not, Lee. I've already committed the entire text to heart. I'm just happy it's been returned to me. Typical. Shouldn't let him off the hook so easy, you know. Were it not that I pity him, I'd hand him over to the Inquisitors without a second thought. You came to help me, yes? Were it not for you, I'm certain they would have turned their hatred toward me soon after. I wish I could pay for your services, but I'm afraid I live on but a meager stipend. Hardly enough for candles and ink. But if you'd be so kind as to tell me your name... Madam Adelaide, I'm sincerely grateful to you for your protection. I may not have much in the way of coin, but if you're ever in need of spiritual enlightenment, then you need not look further than the cathedral. Alone's blessing be upon you. Seminarian robes are made specifically to put out book fires. I can believe it. What does one do with the smoldering tome of parables? Will they struggle to abide the lessons of its now blackened words or rise from its ashes? This answer I eagerly await. The Phantom Thief? This is wild that there's been no Inspector Bearden yet. Unless the, figure cloaked in shadow is actually, Inspector Bearden. You've returned, and not a moment too soon. The students seem less anxious and business has nearly returned to normal. I presume you found out who's been harassing them. Oh dear, not again. Where are the patrols when they're needed? They've been spread thin from what I hear. Fortunately, this lady was willing to lend a hand. I thank you for looking out for the well-being of our pupils. I'm Sister Gettel of St. Edelheim Scholastic. And might I ask you... Oh dear, I know your face. You're Madame Adelaide, the one who had a hand in revealing the true history of the Holy See. What? Boy, you mean to tell me I've been tasking the Madame Adelaide as my errand girl? And you accepted it with such grace? Helen herself could not have arranged such a curious encounter. On the contrary, I believe our meeting is the product of intervention most divine. Madame Adelaide, if you would be so inclined, I would like to take you to meet the headmistress of our humble scholasticate. By your deeds was light shed on certain inconsistencies in Ishgard's history, and to a lesser extent the Church's teachings. Needless to say, the resulting controversy has strained the relationship between the people and the clergy. The foundation of our great city-state rests upon the wisdom of the Enchiridion, but like from Adventure Time. Alas, the lowborn in particular have suffered greatly as a result of erroneous interpretations. Some have even begun to wonder if all our precepts have been thus distorted. We of the Scholasticate are wont to reflect upon these revelations deeper than most. Although we live as scholars, we'd grown complacent, accepting a single interpretation set forth by the Archbishop and his predecessors. Although we're openly reevaluating our teachings, our students continue to be targeted by those who feel they've been deceived. As you yourself have no doubt seen, there are those who would rather purge the city of all clergy regardless of their guilt. But with you on our side, surely those miscreants would think twice before harming our students. Pray come and visit our halls. I'm certain the students would be put at ease to see you again as well. Alright. Since we've done 2 quests, someone remember for next week that, this is where the next quest is from Gaitel. Gatail? Whatever. But I think it's fair to stop after 2 quests, just like with Hildibrand. I'm gonna call the stream there. So I gotta look for something. But thank you everyone for coming. Please check out these links to help us keep doing this. You know, and hopefully have it become a bit more of a, I don't know, like a way to survive, right? Let's see. Let's look at the schedule real quick as I try to use my mouse on the laptop. Tomorrow's Friday. I believe Katie is going to be starting on that game. I forget what it's called. Sorry, We're Open. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Alright, I should hit the end slate, huh? There we go. That's also what our business cards look like. So Katie's gonna be starting on Sorry, We're Open. And then Saturday, Willow's gonna be playing some stuff during the day. And Freya is going to be playing some Alien Isolation. Sunday, we got Wandering Beekeeper on his channel playing Wandering Village. I should also mention, of course, that Willow's channel is Willow Miss 23. Monday, we got Stranger playing more 7 Days Stand With You, maybe, or something else. I know they weren't totally decided at the end of the last stream. And Andy is going to be playing some Outer Wilds on his channel, Andymonium. 7 days? Alright, cool. Batterit's going to be out of town. Tuesday, Willow's going to do some stuff, some arts and crafts and things. And then Annie is going to be starting on something new, or maybe playing more of that dinosaur game, since it shouldn't crash now. So that's fun. And Wednesday, Sue is going to continue with Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. He went through all the reshades up. By the way, I mentioned this in the Slack, but for everyone else, Reshades stopped using the PC Game Master Race icon and started using rainbows, and they have big pride banners up, so that's good. But she fixed all her reshade stuff, and now the game should run more smoothly, especially running off the capture card. Alright, and then Thursday is back around to me with more Hildibrand adventures. And back to Andy as well with more The Outer Wilds. Probably won't do another one, but we're doing next week. Okay. And I guess that's that. Here's our YouTube channel. And now I gotta do... like it's a big deal. I should just have the Patreon tab open so I can do this quickly, but I don't. I have to log in on this computer and everything. Wow, they really make this difficult. Fuck, that's the wrong fucking... Let me just open it on this computer. This is something I feel I should have been prepared for. But I wasn't, so fuck it. Alright. We got 3 patrons to read out. That is... messages, audience. They changed the layout again. Now instead of patrons, it says audience. What the fuck? So anyway, thank you very much to Andymonium, J, Unionize Everything Except Cops Logan, Conduit of Queerness, Mage of Life, and Melissa Case. And thank you all so much for your help. It means the world to us. And that's all the things, I think. So thanks for coming, everyone, and we'll see you later.